name's Cassandra, and this is where I spend most of my time. However, I notice whenever I leave a golf course, I have difficulty finding things about ladies golfers or the LPGA. We're going to be turning the camera over to Cassandra Peterson, who's going to be delivering the news segment CMN 4170 on the LPGA and its use of social media. Hi, and welcome to CMN 4170's news segment. Today we'll be talking about niche sports and their use of social media to gain popularity to their sports. We'll be taking a specific look at the Ladies Professional Golf Association, also known as the LPGA. We'll be looking at their use of social media, the platforms they use, and its overall effectiveness. As professional niche sports don't inherently come with the mass media appeal of the more prominent sport leagues, they are tasked with finding new ways to market themselves. This is usually done through social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Social media is an effective tool for niche sports. Not only is it an effective marketing tool, but it allows us to create online communities and socialize with individuals that share the same interests that we do. Now for some background on the subject matter. Schmidt's 2015 article stated that women's sports account for less than 2% of broadcasting time on popular sports channels such as ESPN. In addition, only 8% of news stories that are covered are on female teams or the individual female athlete. To further this point, researchers Beeling, Angeli, and Eastman concluded that men's golf is receiving up to about 40 hours per weekend on networks such as ESPN, whereas female golfers are only receiving about 4 hours per weekend on secondary cable networks. Therefore, as a result, the LPGA has turned to social media. Now let's discuss the platforms that the LPGA uses. Social media has created an equal playing field for both the PGA and the LPGA. The LPGA is available on networks such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Google, and YouTube. They have fan followings of over 1 million through all their social media networks. Researchers Davies and Murdoch stated that social media has become effective for the sports industry. They stated that organizations have been using it through numerous ways to connect with fans, generate product awareness, and create traffic to their website. The LPGA's social media accounts attempt to encourage involvement, openness, conversations, and connections. The LPGA stated that they have no trouble contacting the older generations. They do this through Facebook and Twitter that has an age range between 35 and 55 years old that actively seek information about the LPGA. They said that they still attempt to contact the younger generation and hope to accomplish this through Instagram and Snapchat. Tina Barnes-Budd, social media director for the LPGA, stated that Instagram was the LPGA's fastest growing social media network. An interesting finding from Woodside's article stated that females have a tendency to build a stronger relationship quality with social media profiles and accounts than males do, even in the sports world. As a result, the LPGA may in fact have a stronger effect on female social media users. Researcher Carpenter introduced role theory throughout his research. He stated that social media coordinators must be able to please the audience by effectively representing both the brand and the players. Barnes-Budd furthered this by explaining her theory of the content buckets in which they post on social media. The content buckets consist of tournament news, teaching tips, photos, videos, and player features. They strive to post the same amount from each bucket so that the fans are not overwhelmed with one type of content. In order to stay competitive, the LPGA posts on social media sites such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook on average 2 times per day. Barnes-Budd claims that they attempt to humanize their brand. They believe that humans connect with humans rather than logos. So they strive to showcase the human side of each player. Barnes-Budd further introduced the theory of self-presentation throughout her research. This indicated that individuals were able to foster a positive image as athletes through social media. An effective example that she also used was that LPGA stars were able to take over the LPGA social media accounts for the day. As a result, they were further able to engage fans, build popularity for the sport, and also create their online personas. And finally, let's go over the effectiveness. Social media is effective for niche sports in order to create brand awareness and provide substantial coverage for the sports as well as it is able to reach a large audience. Research concludes that social media should encourage genuine interaction, active communication, and involvement, which has been a goal of the LPGA social media accounts. Finally, social media has aided in creating the popularity of the LPGA. This is seen through the platforms it uses, how it engages with each platform, and the strategies it uses. Thank you for viewing this video of the LPGA's use of social media.